y'all? It's your girl, Lex P.
And it's your girl, Dre and Nicole.
And you are tuned in to another episode of Poor Minds.
Where them titties is tittying.
That is not... You done broke the tradition. This is going to be a wild episode.
I had to say something.
Where the titties be... Where a drunk mind speaks sober thoughts. I'm a lady, first of all. Stop looking at me like that.
I can't tell today.
I'm a lady, first of all. I've been serving nothing but class and ass.
And titties.
That was my, never mind.
I can't stop looking at them.
Well, stop, because you're making me uncomfortable. I'm a woman.
I see. You a lot of women.
Man, what's up, sis? What's been going on? You look good.
T?
You look blessed. Your hair I love this hair on you. The deep side part is giving what it's supposed to give.
It's giving bad bitchery.
It's definitely giving
the bad bitchery.
bitchery
Is commencing.
Mm-hmm. I love it.
I love it too. You was giving very much Beyonce. I told you that. I'm really loving the blonde. Like, I think that this is your look. Like, I don't know. It just flows.
My fantasy.
Oh, na.
Oh, I know that's right.
I don't know. It just blends so well with your skin tone.
You know, yeah, I like it. Emerald Goddess hair always hooks me up. I love it.
That's what my hair is too.
I like to switch it up a lot. I feel like she does a good job at channeling my inner. I feel like I love the listeners because with us, they've seen our growth, but especially with me. Because one thing about you, you've always been a polished ass bitch. You've always been very well put together. Me, on the other hand.
Thank you.
It's been some work.
Yeah, I mean, maybe not. Okay. Polished, but you've always been a very beautiful woman. You've always been beautiful.
Yeah, but I was saying,
nobody can take that away from you.
When I first moved to Atlanta, I've never hid the fact that I was going through something. I wasn't financially doing very well. I had to get what I could get, scrounge scraps, and so when we were recording the show, I didn't know that it was gonna turn into this. You know what I'm saying? So I used to be I mean, I knew, but I didn't think those episodes mattered at that point. You know what I'm saying? So I used to just record and just be looking like anything.
In both of our defenses, I think we both have had episodes. I'm not gonna say like that I didn't think the show was gonna turn into this.
I didn't mean like
because
that.
I did know it was gonna be big one day, but I think still, even though I knew that some days we just would wake up and we would just be like, fuck it, I'm just about to go record.
I'm not gonna lie. Whoever hates me and doesn't want to see me live, they're gonna pull up those old videos of me all the time with my stiff wigs. Because there'll be sometimes I turn my head and my wig would be like this in the back. Y'all remember that cartoon Freakazoid? I definitely had the Freakazoid wig.
No.
I mean, it's okay.
I still used to think you looked beautiful.
I mean, but I was just, I couldn't get my hair done. I could not get my hair done.
Well, first of all, those episodes were just a wild time in general.
We were sitting on the floor.
We used to be sitting on the floor with my side table.
Good
with
times.
Those little bitty ass mics.
And those headphones.
And we used to be screaming.
Bro, we used to be screaming at each other.
It was a wild time.
You know what we need to do though? I want to do an episode where we go back and just like revisit
sit there
and just like watch old episodes.
Oh, I thought you was gonna say like do the setup.
No. We definitely.
I think that would be funny too, though.
But no, we need to do a Patreon episode where we like watch old episodes and like look at our reactions or something because
that would be fucking hilarious.
Yeah, that would be.
Some of those old episodes are wild as fuck.
But I will say this: the topics were always fire. We got to revisit some of those topics.
I think we've always had a great show. We just had to get past, our rough patch because it was very evident in the material when we was having the rough patch. We
actually had to delete a few episodes because we were arguing so bad.
I don't think that's why we deleted them. From my understanding, we deleted them because we talked about some things we shouldn't have talked about.
Yeah, true. But that one that we deleted with Kiki, we deleted that one because we were arguing really bad.
Yeah, but we also had said some things that we shouldn't have said. It was more so because of that. I don't think, because even if you look at some of the YouTube videos that we still have up, we were arguing in a lot of those videos, but we kept it cute, you know? Mm-hmm. We didn't keep it cute on the episode with Kiki.
Yeah, well, okay, so when we first started the show, it was Wind Down Wednesday, and it was just YouTube. When we moved to the podcast realm, we were just doing recordings only. So I know a lot of y'all be looking for that episode that we did with Carlos. But
we weren't doing YouTube videos
Shout
at
out
that
to
time.
Carlos, because Carlos came to Drea crib We had the setup in the middle of the living room, and he just sat there holding his mic, and it was just so ghetto. Like, it was so ghetto, y'all. I had to literally,
But he was with the shit.
I literally had to run to my friend Jasmine because she had a podcast at the time. I was like, can I please borrow your mics? I was like, Carlos Miller actually agreed to do a podcast episode with us, and we can't use these mics. She was like, yeah, girl, I got you. I get there. I couldn't set up the mics because I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. But he pulled up in the Impala.
Parked downstairs,
pulled up on us and recorded with us. So shout out to Carlos. That was a real nigga moment.
Been down.
He been down with the cause.
He been down with the gang. He knew what the fuck was going on. He knew what the fuck was going on. Shout out to Carlos.
Yeah. So, but yeah, shout out everybody that's been listening before then because it was hard to listen to. The quality was bad. Tahir got us right. I mean, the visuals, hun. It's just the upgrades.
Ryan got us organized now.
Look, the iPads.
Check us out. We done came a long way.
Bro.
We really have. Like, sometimes I'll be like, damn, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to us, too.
I know. I love you.
Okay, let's get into these topics.
Okay.
I wanted to talk about this because y'all know Drea is the one out of us two. I feel like you're the one that pop your shit, talk your mess, don't take no shit, put your foot down, let these niggas know what a tie.
Foot on necks, period.
You know what I'm saying? So, I feel like a lot of us, including me, we need a lesson. Today we're gonna go to church. Okay? Because not only do these niggas play us, they leave us, they disturb us, and they leave us dry. Not only do they not pay our bills, but they take our thrills.
Ooh.
They leave us in the dust after they done cut up. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying. I felt that.
Woo!
Amen.
So,
Amen.
thank you.
I see the spirit is moving you today.
Okay, so
sorry.
So today I want to talk about how to turn the tables on your man. Because I feel like a lot of times when you're dating and you're talking to somebody, y'all aren't. This is for people who are not in a relationship. Sometimes, you know, a man has the advantage. You feel like you kind of chasing him. He's not talking to you, but you want to talk to him. How do you turn the tables to where he's back like, oh shit, I got to get back on good terms with her?
On your man or an old man? Like a man you used to fuck with?
Can we do either or? Does it matter? It matters?
If I'm in a relationship with somebody,
no, it's not a relationship. Or let's say it's just somebody you've dealt with, you've been dealing with.
So somebody that's what I'm saying. I need a clearer understanding. Okay. Somebody that I was dealing with or somebody that I'm currently dealing with.
So I'll ask you from my point, how I turn the tables on Rapper Bae? Like, something like that. Like, how do you turn the tables on somebody who y'all aren't necessarily in a relationship, but y'all been dealing with each other for a while?
It depends on when you say turn the tables, what do you mean? Like, what type of result are you trying to get?
I'm trying to get to where it's like, you want him to beg. You want him to be, man, I miss you. How do you get that? How do you turn the tables?
First of all, cut off access to that person and stop being so easily accessible. That's number one.
Okay, so you feel like being easily accessible kind of like makes niggas not want to pay attention?
Duh.
I just feel
once a nigga got you, like once he got you in the palm of his hand and he knows that he has control over the situation,
right.
Is what thrill is there anymore? It's not nothing exciting anymore, in my personal opinion. I mean, and not just my personal opinion, just experiences that I've been through. It's nothing exciting anymore once he knows that he has you. If he call, he know you gonna answer. What's exciting about that?
Yeah,
like I know she's gonna answer. Like it's not no question in his mind.
I'll be like this. Hello?
Right. Yes. You trying to make sure your phone charged.
Yes, baby, I'll be ready.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
okay.
So that's not, so nothing about that is exciting to, and also you got to understand, I think that we're talking about specifically men that like to play games. Because it's a difference between men that like to play games and men that don't.
I ain't really here to play no games, yeah. You already know my name. I'm not here to play no games.
Clearly you are, because you talking to me about Rapper Bae.
The shade. I was just using
Clearly,
him
you
for...
like a little Monopoly.
First of all, I was just using him for an example.
Clearly, you like a little Monopoly.
I mean...
So, I don't know. Like, I feel like, number one, you got to stop making yourself... If you trying to prove a point... Let me say this. If you are trying to move on from a situation or you trying to prove a point to a nigga that you're not worried about him no more, number one, don't make yourself easily accessible to that nigga no more.
Don't be easy. Okay. That's going to be hard for me. I'm not
Number
gonna lie.
two, get finer on that nigga. Get better.
Always.
Get better.
But I've been doing really good at that.
Get better. Like,
taking care
pop
of...
your shit. Look your best.
Hey.
Be your best self.
I'm not going to lie. I've been wilding on the gram lately.
You have been.
I've been
cutting
wilding.
Up. I'm proud.
Me and Garfield been setting this motherfucker up.
A proud mama
Set
bear.
this bitch off. Set this bitch off. Me and Garfield
They
been
call
doing...
me Lex P.
And I'll punish you. You ain't my people. We ain't equal. I ain't one of you.
Period.
I'm telling you, Garfield.
98.
Garfield was like, hey, bitch, get this shit together. So, rule number 2, I've been doing really good at that.
You have been doing really good
I'm
at
not
rule
gonna
number
lie.
2.
I feel like I've been popping out. I've been having... I mean, you really not gonna catch me slipping.
A nigga, right now, you look amazing. Like, a nigga gonna look at you and be like, damn, I let that go. I fumbled that.
And they do be fumbling the bag, hun.
So, you gotta make a nigga have them feelings when he see you.
Okay.
He gotta be all in his feelings, okay? He gotta be like...
look good.
All
all the time.
Get on your shit.
That's the third one?
Yeah.
Get on
Show
your
a nigga
shit.
you don't need him. Niggas, a lot of the time I feel like men be feeling like you need them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I
agree.
mean? And I think as women too, sometimes we make them feel like we need them.
But I'll tell you
And
why.
then men start feeling cocky and they be like, yeah, she ain't gonna be good without me. She ain't gonna do nothing without me. You gotta show a man better than you could tell him that I'm good with or without your ass. Whether you here or not, the motherfucking show gonna go on.
Right. So this is where my gray area and my hard thing is. I am super independent. I
Right.
can take care of myself. I have always taken care of myself. Anything that a man does for me is extra. So for me, when I'm dealing with somebody, I try to like soften up and make a man feel like I need him, because I feel like that's what men want. They want to feel needed. They want to feel wanted. But it always ends up slapping me in the face. So it's like, how can you make a man feel, because I don't need you niggas. I really don't. But I want you to feel like I need you, because that's a good
men
feeling.
like to feel needed.
Right. So it's like, where's the balance? Where is the fucking balance? It's like, how can we make a man feel needed without him getting too cocky and feeling like, oh, this bitch ain't going nowhere?
I think that's inevitable. I think that if a man feel like you need him, he's gonna get cocky regardless, because it's like he feels like you need him for your survival or you need him for your livelihood. Once you let somebody start feeling that way about you, they gonna be cocky. They gonna feel like you can't do no better. I do think that it's a balance though. But then I think sometimes if you're an independent woman, you got to get back in your bag and show people and remind them, like,
INDEPENDENT. Do you know what that means? She got her own house. She got her own car. 2 jobs. Work hard.
She a bad broad.
If you ain't on,
Sit down.
If you ain't on,
Sit down.
If you ain't on,
Sit down.
Period.
So yeah, I just feel like it's a balance with everything, but I'm big on like proving, like showing a dude that like
first of all, bitch, you gotta be fucked up.
First of all, bitch, you gotta be fucked up.
Okay.
Oh, you thought she was gonna stop? Oh, you thought it was gonna stop?
Okay, so
I thought I told you that we don't stop.
Okay, I agree with you on that. So I feel like it's okay to like make a man feel like you need him, but once he starts taking advantage of that, that's when you gotta show a nigga.
That's when you got.
Hey, you got me fucked up.
That's when you gotta show that nigga the dough.
Okay, I like that. These are some good lessons.
Yeah, you have to because if you a real woman and a responsible woman, you gonna be good on your own.
Period.
With or without a man. You know what I mean? So it's like anything that somebody is doing for you should be extra. It should be extra. Don't ever get yourself fucked up in a position to where don't ever get yourself fucked up in a position to where you need this person for your livelihood. Because that's where you're gonna fuck up, and that's when a nigga is really gonna take advantage of you and really just be out here running buck ass wild and
buck ass wild
and doing whatever the wild wild west time.
We growing straight to the wild wild west.
For real, bitch. Like, niggas will start cutting up if they think that you need them.
But you know what? I think this is where my dilemma is like, because it's like, why can't I just be vulnerable with someone? And why can't it just be like,
you can, but it's the type of men that we date.
The BDBs. The fucking
and that's
BDBs.
That's the real talk. Like, that's the real shit. You know, it's just the type of men that we date.
That is true.
When you date a certain type of men, you have to play the game. You have to know how to play the game. You got to play it well. You know what I mean? Because it's a game.
It's a game.
If you don't want to play a game,
you're going to have to
go get you a different type of dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's definitely men out here. That's one thing that I want to say, because I think people always kind of misconstrue sometimes the things that we say on the show. It's definitely men out here who won't play games with you.
Yeah. I mean, I do have men on my line that don't want to play games with me.
But it's not the men that have a lot of options.
Ooh, now wait. I don't agree with that. Let me tell you why. Because I do have men on my line that I feel like would not play games. I necessarily maybe am not interested like that. But I will say they definitely do have options. But
I said a plethora. Well, okay, so it's levels to having options. Like, we just had a conversation with Ryan just now before we got on camera.
I bet they're like, who the fuck is Ryan? Because we be talking about this nigga a lot.
Our manager. So if y'all have any inquiries, make sure y'all hit up Ryan. That's our manager.
When we add new characters to the show.
So we were just having a conversation with Ryan before we got on camera. We were just talking about a very popular rapper who has a lot of options. But we talking about options to the point that it's like he could literally have whoever he want type of options. It's levels to having options.
Yeah.
So I'm speaking of, like, because I feel like people that you date are people who, like, they could date whoever they want to date. It's limitless. The options are limitless. That's different than a dude who, the girls that live in his neighborhood, the girls that work in his job.
Not the neighborhood pussy.
The girls that work at his job, the girls that might, a couple hundred girls that might follow him on Instagram.
Not a couple hundred.
Okay, a couple 50.
I'll say this. I feel like, the people on my line, they do have options. Maybe not. I don't like to say this. I hate this because this is not.
Well, why you gonna say it?
Because I just have to.
Y'all, my titties is cutting up.
Maybe they're not the women of, I'll say, my caliber. Not that I'm a.
So that's not an option.
What do you mean? I feel like they have
maybe
options.
This might be getting into some sticky territory, but because the way I be looking at it, you ain't leveling up if they not of my caliber. Like, I'm gonna be looking like, okay.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like that they have options, but of course you want me. Cause look at your options versus
Look at the material.
Me. Look at the material, hun.
Period.
So, I definitely do. I definitely get what you're saying. I don't know how we got on this topic. We're talking about turning tables on the nigga.
Cause we talking about look at the material. Why would you ever get me to the place to where I gotta fucking turn the table on you?
Right. Because you know what? That was
why you want to take me there?
I feel you.
Look at what you got.
Let me say this. So my caption on my picture was, so bad when you see my ex, you gonna dap him up.
I would.
Cause that's how it be. I know, like, niggas probably see rapper back, they be like, damn, nigga. But at the same time, he don't care because we still be fucking. So
again, going back to
wait.
So it seems to me that you need to master rule number 1.
I need to master rule number 1.
But I feel like you have a real problem with rule number 1. As your friend from the outside looking in, you have an issue with rule number 1.
I do.
Rule number 1 is very difficult for you.
But you know what? I did it.
You don't know how
let me tell you,
ties.
I did for a while. Like around December and January, I had him shook. Like, he was like, I really thought you was gone this time. But I wasn't. I was doing so good.
Do you think he was shook for real, or do you think he was just spitting game?
It was probably a little bit of both, but I
don't think niggas be shook. I think niggas be knowing. Like, for example, with me, currently, situation that I'm in.
He shook.
I don't know, though. Because I feel like, first of all, I called him the day that you and Kiki told me to call him. So, even though I was calling him because I was drunk, I also feel like I called him because deep down inside, I wanted to. Because I wanted to see if he was
I love when you show that you're human.
Bitch, I show that every day.
No, you be like, fuck these niggas, get their money, do not suck his dick. It is much easier to live.
Well, I do be feeling like that about most niggas. I absolutely do. Like, that's not even just not me being human. I just really be like, I don't know. I be having tunnel vision when it comes to these niggas. Okay. But it's certain niggas I have a soft spot for. It's only a few. Like, it's like 3.
Yeah, see, it's only 2.
Nah, it be all of them.
No, I got a soft spot for Rapper Bae and Throwback Bae. That's it. I don't even have a soft spot for Football Bae
You got a soft spot for them now. But you be having soft spots for everybody when you talk to them.
For a little bit.
But see, that's what I'm saying. I don't be having soft spots for everybody. I could be fucking with a nigga for 6 months and it just be whatever it is, that's what it is, you know? But I got a soft spot. I've had a soft spot, I feel like, in my life for like 4.
Not the life.
In my whole life, like for like 4 niggas.
Well, I'll say, but I try to give people a chance, though. I do try to give people a chance. So I do have a soft spot for people in the beginning because I'm trying to give you a chance. But once my soft spot is gone for you, it really be gone.
But the point that I was making was this. So, like I said, I have a situation where somebody that I was really fucking with for a long time, like, I decided I was done with them, stopped talking to them. I haven't talked to them since September. And then they hit me up, and I was being very rude and, like, abrasive and, like, you know, just letting him know, like, nigga, you got me fucked up. I don't want to fuck with you no more. I ain't worried about you. Talk all this fucking shit, y'all, and then went out to eat with Kiki and Lex, and they told me to call this nigga.
We was trying to go to the club,
because they wanted to go to the club, and he was out. And I called him, and now I feel like I did all that shit for nothing because I didn't let my fucking power go. And he's still hitting me up. But I feel like I gave him, I am definitely turning the tables on him because he's not about to get no pussy for me. That's a fact.
I know that's right.
Definitely not about to get no pussy. But I definitely feel like I should have stuck to my guns and been like, nah, because now I feel like I done let him feel like he got a chance to get back right with me.
So you can't be slipping. That's the fourth.
Slipping.
That's the fourth one.
You can't get caught slipping.
On how to turn the tables on a nigga, the 4th rule is don't be caught slipping. So let's give him a rundown. The first one is don't be too accessible. What was the second one? I can't remember. The yak done hit me.
The yak hit me too, bitch.
Bitch, go back and rewind it. We started at like 10 minutes.
Bitch, rewind that shit.
Review the rules, bitch. And good luck, bitch. All right. What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Lex P.
And it's your girl, Dre Nicole.
And we want to tell y'all about brightsellers.com. Now, y'all know we love a good wine now.
Oh, we love wine so much. But I don't know. I feel like at one point, I just started to feel like my wine taste was getting very repetitive and I was just drinking the same thing over and over, and I really just wanted to start trying different wines. So that's one thing that I absolutely love about this website is that all you have to do is take a quiz and it just pairs you with wines that they feel like you would absolutely love, and I haven't had any complaints yet. Each Bright Cellars box offers a unique wine experience that includes wine education cards. These education cards talk about the region of each wine, tasting notes, serving temperatures, food pairings, and many other things. If you don't like a bottle, Bright Cellars will work with you to include a replacement bottle in your next box and adjust your taste profile.
And you know, the best thing about it is they send you like wine education cards. That was my favorite part about it because I feel like a lot of times we drink wine, but we don't know what to pair it with.
Or we don't know where it came from.
Or we don't know where it came from, and you don't know what you're tasting. So it's going to let you know exactly what you're drinking, where it came from, and what foods you need to pair it with.
Right.
Okay? Yes. So yes, make sure y'all visit brightsellers.com/pourminds and you'll get 50% off your first order of 6 wines, y'all. That's a steal. It's a subscription box. box. So it's gonna send you wine every month. Whenever you don't want it sent, you can just let them know, skip this month. But it's much easier than going to the liquor store and trying to choose out wine. It's gonna get you whatever you need, tailored to your taste.
It's delivered right to your door. Now, make sure y'all don't drink all the wine in one day. All right.
So
we was gonna try to do a rundown, but that didn't turn out quite how we expected.
Oh, the second one was look good.
Oh, the second one was look good. Third one was get on your shit.
Get on your shit.
Pop your shit.
Pop your shit.
And then the fourth one was, you just said it. You don't remember?
Okay.
That yak be having us fucked. That's why we stopped drinking for a minute.
We did.
Because we be forgetting shit.
Okay, so let's get into the next topic.
Okay. This is your topic.
Yeah, this is my topic.
I wanted to say that because you say that every time I have a topic. This is your topic. What do you... Because you're crazy.
Oh.
That's what you be saying.
Okay, so I wanted to talk about this. Let me tell you.
Delicate.
It is very delicate. A queen. Peasant. Stop touching me, peasant. Sorry, that was kind of hard.
It was.
So I'll say this. A lot of the inspiration for my topics come from conversations that I have with my friends. And I wanted to talk about dating outside of your league. Because I was having a conversation with my friend Killa one day. And I was telling her about this guy maybe I'm kind of interested in, kind of want to give him a chance a little bit. She was like, no, bitch. No. You're up here. He's down here. You don't need to fuck with him. It doesn't match your image and it doesn't match what you got going on and this and that. So, but I want to talk about why does it have to always be levels when you're dating? Just because they're not, because he's financially stable, good guy, no kids, he's pretty attractive. So it's if somebody checks off all the check box, is there really levels?
So why does Killa feel like he's not in your league?
She feel like he lame.
Killa like me. She be thinking everybody lame too.
She does. She thinks everybody is lame.
Because they are. It's very rarely that a nigga that you meet somebody and they not lame.
But I'll say this, but I feel like a lot of times this is how I feel. I've dated the same type of man for so long. Maybe I need to try to date outside my box.
What do you feel like is your type?
BDBs. Y'all know I date athletes, rappers, business owners, niggas that, niggas that be hustling, balling. You know the type. Don't act like you don't know the type, nigga.
I know the type, but I be cool with dating the type.
That's what I'm saying. But it's because
I know, because realistically speaking, I told you about this the other day. We was on the phone. And I had told you how I went to go get a massage the other day. Mm-hmm. And then I had ended up going to Papacitos. And I ran into a guy at the bar. I was just sitting at the bar eating and, having my little drink. And this guy comes to the bar and he's sitting across from me, he's eating, and then he just started talking to me because he seen that I was by myself, and he was just kind of like, do you feel like we started talking about what I do for a living, my career, where I'm going, and everything.
What do you do for a living? What do you say
when people ask me that? I told them I have a podcast.
Okay,
I said I have a podcast, and then when they be like, oh, okay, and then I'll be like, yeah, and it's becoming very successful.
Y'all don't get 85 Drea started.
Yeah, I just signed to 85. I'm gonna need my chain soon. Period.
She gonna say that. I'm just signed to 85.
Well, I didn't even say that. I didn't even say that. First of all,
Carlos Miller and DC Young Fly and Chico Bean. Yeah.
First of all, Lacey having me confused with her because she the one that be going on dates. Yeah. I just saw the 85 thought.
Yeah,
I'm
nigga.
Big Mama.
Nigga.
You know what the fuck going on? Me and Lil Drea.
Period.
Bitch.
Okay, go back to the story.
With me, ho.
Get back to the goddamn story.
But anyway, so we was sitting at the bar, we was talking, and he was just like, how do you feel like dating is in Atlanta? And I was just telling him, I feel like it's hard, mainly because of the ratio of men to women.
Right.
But then we kind of started talking about the type of men that I date. And then he was like, well, do you feel like it's hard because of the type of men that you date? Maybe you should start trying to date a different type of nigga. Personally, I think the type of men that I date is on brand with what I want.
Okay.
Because I feel like if I dated people that were outside of what I already currently date, they wouldn't probably understand my life. And it would be a lot of other issues. I definitely be having issues with the men that I date already, but I think it would be a lot of other issues added on top of that, because then I would have the typical issues that come with being in a relationship, but also on top of that, probably jealousy and insecurities and things of that nature.
So you don't believe in dating outside of your league?
No, I don't.
So what is your league?
I like to date people who live a similar lifestyle to me.
Okay. That makes sense.
That's all that my league is. You know what I mean? It's not about a certain amount of money or nothing like that. It's just people who have the freedom to live their life how they choose and go about their day every day as they choose to go about it. Somebody who is not under the restrictions of, you know, maybe a 9 to 5 or having to answer to somebody. Watch out now for what?
No.
Nothing is wrong.
I wasn't saying watch out. I was like, watch out now. Like, you know how James Brown used to say?
Nothing is wrong with people working a 9 to 5.
Maybe I should have put some more emphasis on it. Watch out now.
Yeah, you should have said it like James.
My bad. Sorry.
It's okay.
But keep going.
But yeah, just somebody who understands the type of life that I live. Somebody that understands I don't have a routine schedule. You know what I mean? My life is kind of like sporadic.
Yeah. Okay.
You know?
But see, this is my thing. This is my thing with it. I feel like
they understand me more because they live a similar life.
But it's like, how long? Because I agree with you. I feel like we date the same, you know, kind of type of people that have a certain freedom. They don't necessarily, you know, have they don't have to clock in and stuff. And but with that also being said, but it's like, when do you come to the realization that maybe your type, not nothing to do with his occupation or what he does, but it's just like, when do you realize, like, this type is not working for you, sis? Like, it's not fucking working.
I would say after you done been in a few relationships.
Well, I done been in a few. More than a few. So I think that's maybe what my reasoning is. And I don't even want to say this man is outside of my league, because he makes way more money than I do. Like, he makes bread. So, but it's just like, we don't do the same thing at all. Like,
I don't think that walks. I don't know.
It's just hard.
I always try to be mindful of not contradicting myself, because I feel like I do that a lot. Me and Kiki was having,
like, would you date a lawyer?
A conversation about this.
Would you date a lawyer?
I would. I'm not sure if a lawyer would want to date me.
But why?
Because of what I do for a living. You gotta understand, and that's what I was telling the dude at Papacito. Shout out to him. Hey, if you watch this. I feel like
He'll be like, bitch, say it, hey.
I ain't never
Why you ain't give me my number?
I didn't never text him. I did give him my number, but I just didn't never text him back. So
typical.
I just feel like, bitch, I done forgot what I feel like. I hate you.
Yeah, that's because you need to put the yak down. I'll say this, for me, I feel like dating outside of, I won't even say league, but I feel like I'm going to date outside of my norm. Like, honestly, I don't care. As long as I feel like you're doing well for yourself financially, you have something to bring to the table, and we can get along, I'm going to give you a chance. Look, I'm 31. I got 4 or 5 years. Look, the ovaries.
What makes you feel like you have 4 or 5 years?
I'm talking about to have a baby.
Kids.
Yeah, to have a baby.
So you've changed your mind. You want to have kids now.
I think I do want to have a Lex Jr. I need somebody that's going to crack these. I need a Big Mama Jr. My baby going to come out like, ha.
I've been telling
when, mama? When? Like,
I've been telling you need to have a junior.
I need a girl, though. I need a girl.
The legacy can't end here.
I need a little girl. I have to have another me. She gonna be like, when, bitch?
But I feel like that also has to do with dating with purpose. I feel like recently I have decided that I'm dating with purpose.
Yeah, and that's
I'm no longer just dating niggas for the fuck of it, or like just to have a good time.
For the bags and the shoes and the
I'm not dating dudes for that type of shit no more. Like, I'm dating now with the purpose. It's like, yes,
I'm about to turn.
I'm about to turn. I know.
The growth.
Amen.
Yes.
So yeah, like I had an epiphany.
And I
All
need to
of
go
us-
to Tiffany's. Oh, sorry. I got in my bar moment.
Nah, but we still
We
do
still
need
gonna
to go to Tiffany's.
I don't want y'all to get it twisted.
Not Tiffany's.
I
Jewelry
don't want the
Unlimited.
man. I don't want the man watching to be like, oh, they good. They don't want to. Oh, we still very much want the vacations,
still
the
very
trips,
much
the
want
shopping. That hasn't
the other
changed.
shit. But yeah, I'm definitely dating with a purpose. Like, I am seeking out people that I feel like I can actually really fuck with you, have a baby with you, possibly marry you. Those are the type of men that I'm dating right now. But I feel like what comes with that though too is playing a long game, and that's not something that I'm used to playing.
You're not.
We getting a
You're
little,
not.
We getting a
You're
little
not
off
at all.
topic a little bit, but I did want to touch on that. I feel like
We'll save that topic for
you
another
wanna
week.
save it for
Playing
another
the long
week?
game.
Yeah, but it's
Write that
definitely
down. Write that down.
Write that down right.
Playing the long game.
But yeah, it's definitely something that I'm not used to, but I think it's necessary when you want longevity with the person. You can't look at the instant gratification
Like, oh,
he
he didn't give me this money right now, and da da da. Okay.
he didn't do X, Y, and Z right now.
So
But
dating
yeah.
outside of your league, I won't say I won't date outside my league. I feel like my league is somebody who's successful, who's ambitious, who has shit going on. I'm never gonna lower my standards for that.
And outside
but as far as dating outside of my box, as far as like dating outside of like athletes, rappers, and just like business owners and this and that, yeah, I'm willing to do that. I'll date a doctor. I'll date a lawyer. Yeah, I mean that was men that I wasn't.
But if a doctor has if he has a private practice, then technically he is a business owner.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying, like, old me
Same
probably
thing with a lawyer.
Old me felt like, oh, I can't date a lawyer. I can't date a doctor because they're
Why?
gonna be too for me. They're gonna be like too because I'm wild, I'm crazy, and But I feel like I said, I'm 3-dimensional. I have a lot of different sides to me. So it's like, just as much as I'm worried if you're gonna fit in my life, you don't need to be worried if I'm gonna fit in your
Long as a nigga
life.
fun and he a freak.
Exactly.
I don't care what you do for a living.
Period. Freakily. Period. So
Felicia,
let's get into
Tisha.
the bed. Hey. Ow, the bed bow. But I guess I'm doing it by
Not little
myself
bow wow.
today. I'm doing it by myself today. Cause Drea said
The bed, hey.
Yeah,
The bed,
what's
hey.
up? What's
the
up?
Bed,
Damn.
Hey. Yeah.
Hey, leave a nigga hanging. That's why Salt and Pepper not together right now. Cause Salt was here, Pepper wasn't here. No, you Salt, I'm Pepper.
No,
Yeah.
I'm Pepper.
No,
you
I'm
Salt.
Pepper.
Bitch, I'm Pepper.
No, Pepper was the big bitch. Me and Pepper. Pep. Make it get hot, make it work up a sweat. Period. Don't get me started on Shoot. You know that's my favorite song.
Oh,
Okay. First
I
of all,
wanna shoot,
it was
baby.
Hey, yeah, I wanna shoot, baby. Ooh, the bald naked one. Okay.
Shoot.
So let's talk about.
Here I go.
Ooh, come on, Salt. Exactly. She's Salt. Let's talk about.
But I ain't salty. Don't get it twisted.
Let's talk about the importance. Okay, so I feel like every week we talk about extreme things with sex. We talk about licking the booty, butt plugs, kissing toes, fucking on your period. You know what I'm saying? Sucking nipples, how to suck dick. You know what I'm saying? Eating
Not the
everything.
Gawk 3000.
The Gawk 3000. We talk about everything. But
I love that gawk.
ew.
That's how I
Lady,
be.
please.
That's how I be sounding.
Okay, lady. I told you. Anyways, okay, so I feel like we've had all this sex talk, but we skipped the basics. And this is what
What's
I
the
realized
basic?
because I had an issue. I had sex with somebody.
Ooh, I wanna shoot.
I had sex with somebody. This
Nah,
is
I'm
not
playing.
recent. I'm not gonna put the timeline on it. But I had sex with somebody and I was like, damn, I was like, damn, maybe he doesn't listen to the podcast. Maybe I wasn't expressive on what I like. But I was like, damn, on the podcast, we've never talked about this because we skipped the basics so much. Let's talk about the simple shit. The importance of being a good fucking kisser. How do you niggas do not know how to kiss?
It's
really
very but kissing
is
is
very
so sensual, and I feel like you got. Wow.
Niggas be trying to like suck your whole
No,
face
niggas be
in.
trying. First of all, niggas be trying to suck your whole face. They be trying to fucking stick their whole fucking tongue down your throat.
I hate it here.
They be trying to stick their whole tongue down your fucking throat. Then they be having the audacity to not have good oral hygiene.
Oh. So, sorry. We get lit now, bitch. Okay.
Because
What do you mean good oral hygiene?
When I-
Good
okay.
oral hygiene.
good oral.
Okay, sorry. It just thundered. Y'all probably didn't hear that, but go ahead. God said, bitches, y'all need to stop talking about my children. I had enough.
No, so I just feel like, okay, teeth in your mouth are very important to me. Mainly because I feel like people fail to realize that that's the root of a lot of health problems that people have too. You know what I mean?
You can't eat somebody pussy out when you got gingivitis, right?
Well, you can't eat somebody pussy out when you got gingivitis, but you can also like not having a healthy mouth can cause infections in a lot of other areas in your body or whatever. So that's number one. But I just also feel like your mouth is on your face. So that's probably the number one thing that people look at when they talking to you. So it's like you should care about how your teeth look. You should care about how your breath smell. You should care about how your tongue look. I hate when people have that white tongue. That's nasty. Why your tongue white? Mine pink. I can't relate.
Pink just like this pussy.
Period. So I just cannot get past that, and that really upsets me because I'm really freaky. So like in the bedroom, I be wanting you to like spit in my mouth.
Spit? I love it.
I love it too. I love it.
Not a loogie. Okay, now you taking shit too fucking far. Nobody said
First
nothing
of all,
about no damn
I'm
loogie.
totally kidding. Of course, not a loogie. I'm playing. I'm kidding. But
I don't trust this bitch.
But I like a little,
Yeah.
dribble.
But I also feel it's weird, like when niggas, like when you're kissing somebody and their eyes are open. Nigga, why'd you stick nigga up? Yeah, you about to get that girl. I'm like,
And I just hate when people force it too much to like stick their tongue in your mouth.
now I feel like when you kiss, they're supposed to stick your tongue in the mouth. You're supposed to suck on it a little
For
bit.
sure, but it should be natural. Like it's like we should be kissing and then you sneak the tongue in slowly.
Not like this.
Yeah, not like
Yes, niggas be a fucking
Niggas be putting that-
lizard.
they be doing a lot. I don't like that.
I don't like that either.
So I feel like it needs to be sensual. So first of all, you gotta like grab the person's head, right? Then you gotta like, caress the face, and then you gotta.
Hey, I'm a lady. Ooh, your lips soft. Cut the cameras. Hey, that was a good. I felt a little tingle in my coochie.
Little tingle in that cootie cat. Garfield getting hot.
Oh,
I nah. You already dressed like a leopard.
Y'all, I am flustered. I was not ready. Oh,
You is turning a little red.
call me after the show. We got some unfinished business.
But yeah, so it's to me it's an art to being a good kisser. You know?
It is. It definitely is. I feel like a lot of people don't focus on that. They be like, "Oh, I gotta suck her titties right. I gotta eat the pussy right." While you have to do those things right. But I think a lot of y'all need to focus on kissing. That's the initial,
basics.
the basics. That's the initial way. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. That made my pussy jump a little bit. The pussy jumped a little bit.
I done made a few pussies jump in my lifetime.
I'll say this. That's the way to like really get into a girl. Like by kissing her, she knows like, damn, you can tell by a kiss if a nigga got some good dick, honestly.
That's how niggas be knowing.
Mm-hmm. Baby, let's get naked just so we can make sweet love.
Oh, I thought you was about to sing Naked by Marquise Houston.
All right, okay.
Come on.
So let's get into the bop.
You ain't gonna sing,
the
come
bop.
on?
Hey,
The bop. What's your
Ow.
bop?
So let me tell y'all this. What's up, y'all? It's Lex P.
And it's Dre and Nicole.
And we're here to talk about America's #1 meal kit, HelloFresh.
Oh, we love us some HelloFresh, y'all. Y'all know with like the show getting growing and everything. Like we be so busy. So one thing I love about HelloFresh is that they send everything to your house pre-packaged, pre-measured. All you gotta do is cook it.
HelloFresh offers the flexibility you need with customizable orders every week. You can easily change your delivery days or food preferences and skip a week whenever you need. Low carb, low cal, vegetarian, pescatarian, whatever y'all need. So y'all know I love me some salmon. So they send me the little kits with my salmon and they send all the ingredients pre-measured, pre-packaged, and it's ready to go. It's super easy and the meals come out 30 minutes or less.
And they're delicious.
So go. Okay, girl. Go to HelloFresh.com/PoorMinds10 and use code PoorMinds10 for 10 free meals and you get free shipping. There is so much good fucking music out right now. There is so somebody tweeted me the other day and they were like, "Thank you, Lex, for like saying like there's such a good amount of music out right now, and if you don't think that if you think R&B is dead, you're a lazy listener." I say this every week.
I did see somebody say that to you.
So I'm gonna do this. Honestly, I'm working on a playlist for y'all. I'm gonna get that playlist out because I feel like there's just a lot of artists that people are sleeping on, people aren't listening to, and it's just so much fucking good music out there. I literally every week I have to choose one bop of the week, but it'd be like sometimes
So
I'll be
many.
like I have to do more. So I'm not gonna lie, I have a few bops this week. But like I said, I'm working on that playlist for y'all. So I am gonna have that playlist. Like I promise y'all, because this is getting ridiculous.
So what's your bops?
This is getting ridiculous. Okay.
This shit is fucking
My
ridiculous.
first bop of the week. This woman has been in the game for so long. If you was back in the B2K days, if you know who TG4 is, you a real bitch. If you know who TG4 is. So 7th Streeter is from a group called TG4. They used to go on tour with B2K.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? People don't remember that's where 7th Streeter came from, all right? She was a superstar. She was always fire. So she has a song called Guilty with Chris Brown and A$AP Ferg. Now, everybody, y'all remember that song that she had with Chris Brown? What was the song that she had with Chris Brown a long time ago? And it don't stop. The girl
Come
is...
on, Tahir make that with the harmonies.
Period. So she has a song called Guilty with Chris Brown. It's amazing. I feel like they sampled Total a little bit. I really didn't look into it like I was supposed to, but the song is fire. I feel like her and Chris Brown make amazing music together, but I feel like she's super slept on. I feel like a lot of times she feels like she has to add these people on her songs so she can get the recognition. But 7th Streeter has been in the industry. She produces, she writes. Like, she's just super fucking talented, and I feel like she's super slept on. But yeah, her song Guilty with Chris Brown and A$AP Ferg is a fucking bop. I got another one. This guy, his name is Afghan. He looks like Ryan. He does look like Ryan, but he be singing his ass off.
Well, Ryan is cute though.
No, I'm not saying. I was just saying
No,
like
I
he's
know.
Asian.
I'm saying so he fine.
He is fine. Look at him.
I need to slide.
Look at him.
I need to slide in his DM.
That's what he look like.
I'm about to slide in his DM.
Swaggy. So his name is Afghan. He has a song called
Hey Afghan, holla at me.
I'm dead. He has a song called Say I'm Sorry. Another fire R&B track. These artists are super, super fire. It's just so many. Damn, I really had like a lot screenshotted. There's another artist called Tosh. Now she's one of them singers. You know how everybody's like, I smoked some weed and I sucked some dick. Oh, it feels so good. Like everybody sings like that right now.
Everybody
sings like that right now. So she's one of those singers like that. But I like it. It's good. Like she has good things to say. So her name is Tash, Tash. She has a song called Rocket that's super fire. So honestly,
Rocket.
So my bop of the day is dedicated to all the indie artists out there that are making music. I promise you, I'm listening. If nobody's listening, I'm listening. I'm getting my playlist together and I'm gonna drop it March. I've been saying this for a long time, but I promise I'm dropping my playlist and I'm showing all the indie R&B artists love.
I'm gonna drop a playlist too. The intro gonna say, "This for all the trail bitches. Money make me come."
Go ahead, man. We gonna go over.
Rick Ross. again because we just shouted him out on the last episode.
We love some Rick
People don't
Ross.
think one of us fucking with Rick
They
Ross.
always, if we say somebody's name too many times, we fucking
yeah,
them.
I swear to God. Okay, so my bop this week is from Erica Banks. Y'all know Erica Banks.
Busted.
Erica
Busted.
Banks
That
been having a Busted challenge, and the Busted challenge been going wild. So she has a remix featuring Travis Scott.
Oh, okay.
And you know we from Houston.
I love Travis Scott.
First of all, I love Travis Scott.
Did he wreck
Amazing.
it? I haven't heard it yet.
I like the song. I do.
Did he kill it though? I don't know if he would match on a Busted remix.
I think that he did well.
She should
on the
have put
track.
Meg on that hoe and shook the world.
I mean, yeah, she should have, but maybe in the future we'll see that
Let me
coming.
tell
You
you
know,
something.
right now it's probably a
tell you
few
how-
technical difficulties with that
I'll
happening.
say this: a lot of people don't know how to just put their pride to side and shake shit up. Like,
Do you
if
know how to do that?
Absolutely. Like if we had a beef with somebody, I would just shake shit up and be like, "Fuck it, let's do a cross episode or some shit." She should have shook the world up and called Meg. And
I would
put
do
Meg
it
on the
too, but I'd
remix.
probably be sitting on the episode the whole time like this.
Anyway, see, that's why. So shout out to Erica Banks, Travis Scott. That's
I'm
like
kidding.
one of my. He's in my top 5
So
favorite
then
rappers.
also, when you did Jasmine Sullivan album, bitch,
I don't know why you're touching me. You're making me nervous because you kissed me last time. I wasn't ready for that, so I gotta watch you for the rest of the show.
but you liked it. You still a little turned on. That's why you don't want me to touch you. I'm sorry. I apologize.
So, anyways,
Anyway, so when you
you are drunk.
no, bitch, you fucking tripping because you
ahead.
doing the
When I
fucking
did-
most.
I am. When Jasmine
Anyways,
said-
when Jasmine Sullivan, when you talked about her album, did you talk about the song "Pick Up Your Feelings"?
yes.
Oh my God, about
Ain't gonna pick up your feelings. That sounded just like
you didn't, but it was a good attempt.
yes, pick up your feelings. That whole album was good. Like I said,
Y'all, Lex turned on. Now she swear I'm drunk. That's crazy. She
that's what
be
you gotta
crazy.
do. You gotta
I'm gonna make
beat
it
them
do.
to the. I'm gonna
Make
make
it
it
do
do
what
what
it
it
do,
do,
baby.
baby. Oh, you gotta turn the tables. I'm practicing.
You gotta turn the
I'm
tables.
turning the tables.
She trying to get me confused. She trying to get in my mental.
Okay, so y'all know every week we break down a song.
Mm.
Oh, I'm excited to break this one down.
Are you ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
So, y'all, I know if you got some parents who, like, you know, was born in the 70s, born in the 60s.
My mom was born in 66.
Born in the 60s, born in the 70s. You know about my girl Betty Wright, a true Miami legend, Dade County. Shout out to Dade County.
The original city girl.
The original city girl. So, y'all know about some Betty Wright. Betty Wright had the vibe.
She did. Amazing
Clean
woman.
up woman.
I ain't no clean up.
I ain't a clean up woman either. But, you know, Betty had the bop. So this one specific song, I really do fuck with this song. It's called After the Pain by Betty Wright. And
I don't know.
I'm gonna say the lyrics, and I want Lex to interject, you know, and tell me what she thinks they mean, right? So this part of the song, she was actually just talking. She said, yeah, I know you laughing. Those of you who heard Pain, because she got a song called Pain. I don't know if y'all heard No Pain, No Gain. Okay, so she got a song. So she was like, those of you who heard Pain, yeah, you're right. I sure did. I said I would never take him back again. Well, it's a woman's prerogative to change her mind, isn't it? But we all do it all the time. Don't laugh. You probably done the same thing too. It's just that you know me and I don't know you. Period. Period. Go ahead, Lex. Speak on it.
So let me say this. Y'all be putting us on this pedestal, but we get tripped up too. My bad for tripping on you, tripping on you. Hey, that shit happened.
Nah, not the Jack Keys version.
But
though.
I'll say this, a lot of times women, we like to be like, oh, bitch, you stupid. That could never be me. It could never, bitch, it could never be you because you could never pull this nigga,
Ooh,
first of all.
it could never be you because, bitch, shit would never
You
be
could never
you.
have this man, first of all. But second of all, we've all been played. Holly Berry's been played.
Speak on it.
Beyonce's been played. Jennifer Aniston has been played.
Jennifer Lopez.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody has been game play. It don't matter what. It's just it
It's
happens.
life.
It happens
It's the
to the
circle
best
of
of us.
life.
But like she said, it's a
Don't
woman's
laugh.
prerogative to change her mind, isn't it? Sometimes if you feel, hey, if my nigga sorry, he said he's sorry, bitch, and that's not none of your business.
And you know me, but I probably don't know you.
Mm-hmm.
So she also said, one thing time has taught me that having a piece of a man is better than having no man at all.
All right, Betty.
So
You had me in the first
now we
half.
get to the good part.
You had me in the first half, Betty, but go ahead.
Okay, I thought you was gonna speak. Okay, so I'ma just take what I got and work with it. You understand what I mean?
No, bitch, I don't.
And don't you remember thinking back just a few years when people used to try to help you stay together? They find out you on the verge of breaking up. They used to cook up a little food and throw a little party and whisper things in your ear like, "Nah, we gonna get into we gonna get into this part in a minute."
Let me tell y'all something. Never accept a piece of anybody, bitch.
Amen.
If you're not giving him a piece of you, you don't take a piece of him. If you're giving him all of you, he need to give you all of him.
All of me.
Let me tell you something. She said having a piece of man is better than having no man at all. No, having no man at all is better than having a piece of a man. Now that's where
You're perfect.
that's where you lost me, Betty. Cause let me tell you something. We the catch. And I'm not taking this shit. Damn, bitch, I can't focus. Shut up. Finish the goddamn song.
That's what you be doing to me. You be singing in the background. I was just trying to give you some background music because I feel like that was a perfect song.
Ran into you yesterday. Memory starts in my brain. It's starting to hit me. Now you're not with me. I realized I made a mistake. That's how he sings.
That song always reminds me of the episode of The Game when Melanie and Derwin got married.
Oh, okay, come on, let's go. Let's finish.
Anyways. So this is the next part. Don't blame Mr. Charlie. Mr. Charlie is just a man. And he's doing the best he can. I heard him say, don't blame Mr. Charlie. Mr. Charlie is just a man. And he's doing the best he can.
Well, the best that you can do is not good enough. The best that you're doing is not good enough. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You're not going to take Mr. Charlie back?
Let me tell you something. I am not accepting. If the best that you can do is not good enough, then it's not fucking good enough.
So you and Mr.
Bye,
Charlie.
Mr. Charlie.
But Mr. Charlie is just a man and he doing the best that he can.
I told y'all. Now, if y'all watched the, remember when we did the 85 South show, I told a story about Mr. Charles. My great auntie used to date a nigga named Mr. Charles, and he wasn't shit.
Oh.
But I did. I did.
I remember I was like, I miss my Uncle Charles.
Rest in peace to both of them. Mr. Charles, you wasn't shit and you was playing my auntie.
I used to have a neighbor.
See you at the crossroads. You ain't gonna be lonely because these hands gonna meet you at the door.
I used to have a neighbor named Mr. Charles, and he did too. So obviously that say something about.
That's what I'm saying.
That obviously say something about Mr. Charlie's. They not shit.
I'm not playing with it. If your best is not up to par, it's not good enough. So Betty Wright, you wrong again.
Okay, so the last line, she said, "That's why I still love you like I do. Though you still do me like you do."
No. Damn, Betty Wright. I don't want to curse you out.
Betty Wright, you ain't right.
Betty
was
Wright,
wrong.
you was
Betty
wrong. We're going to change your name to
Betty Wrong.
Betty Wrong. This is the name of the episode.
Betty Wrong.
Because Betty.
You was wrong,
You was
queen.
wrong.
Because what? After you do me like you do, I'm about to start doing you like you fucking do me. You got me fucked up, bitch.
First of all, bitch,
You got me fucked up. Shout out to Lil Baby. Because Betty, you was tripping.
Betty.
No
Betty.
I wouldn't place my bet on you.
No, yeah, Betty.
Betty, you on that bullshit.
Betty, you on that bullshitting Betty.
Bullshitting Betty.
All right.
Sis, what?
Okay, so now we're going to get into the question segment of the show. I said segment.
It's that yak. You talking about me.
It's because
that yak talking back.
I'm still thinking about you kissing me.
You want another one?
No. Police. Help. Okay, so make sure if you want your question answered on the show, you email us at askpourminds@gmail.com. That's askpour@gmail.com. What's up, y'all? It's Lex P.
And it's Dre and Nicole.
And we want to tell y'all about a program that we use and absolutely love. It's called BetterHelp, and they want you to start living a happier life today.
Yes, girl, go ahead, or guy, whoever, go ahead, get y'all a therapist, and y'all can talk to them every day. That's one of the greatest features to me, is that you can always communicate with your counselor, no matter what time of day it is. You can always message them or send them a little text. And, they've been helping me out a lot.
Yes.
I have been having some great experiences with BetterHelp, and I just want y'all to do the same. Visit BetterHelp.com/PourMinds, that's better HELP, and join the over 1 million people who have taken charge of their mental health with the help of an experienced professional.
Yeah, so let us help you. Visit BetterHelp.com/PourMinds, that's better HELP, and join the over 1 million people who have taken charge of their mental health with the help of an experienced professional. This podcast is sponsored by BetterHelp, and Pour Minds is going to give y'all 10% off of your first month. So make sure y'all visit BetterHelp.com/PourMinds. Okay, so let's get into the first question. It says, would you date a guy if you knew he had penis enlargement surgery? Would you look at him funny? And would you ever date a fan? Honestly, I feel like I can't judge you. I done enhanced this ass. If you done enhanced that dick, who am I? Who are me to judge? Who are me to judge? Honestly.
Can I see it?
I mean, as long as it don't look weird, it don't feel weird, I don't care. Do what
I
you
wouldn't
gotta
care
do.
either, because we ain't even got to have a conversation about it.
Yeah, we don't have to talk about it. If you don't want to ask questions about my ass, I ain't gonna ask questions about it. Do it get hard.
Don't ask me where this scar from.
Do it
and
get
I ain't gonna
hard.
ask you where yours from.
Hey, do it work? As long as it work.
Is the rims big? Do
the
it ride good?
Mhm. Clean on the hey. Ice cream paint job.
Period.
Would you look at him funny? No, I wouldn't. And would you ever date a fan? I feel like one time I went on a date with a person and I didn't know he was a fan, and then it came out that he was a fan. So no.
I would never date somebody who I
would date somebody who's like, oh yeah, I listen to your shit, like you cool, but not somebody that's like, oh my God.
Well, I would date somebody that's aware of what I do. I would definitely, I don't have an issue dating somebody that's aware of what I do for a living, because I actually prefer that. Like, I want you to know what I do for a living, and I want you to be okay with it, because I feel like it takes a certain type of man to deal with that. But somebody that's a fan, no, I couldn't. Absolutely not. So, somebody said, hey, Big Ma. I'm not Big Ma.
I mean, I am Big Mama, but why you say Drea real name? You can't say my name.
Hey, Big Ma and Drea. I know that y'all don't like to read these long questions, so how the fuck do you ask for money from these BDBs? I'm turning 21 on February 13th and will be moving to Austin soon. I come and hung out with friends in ATL so often that I have been around and seen some real BDBs. Truly, I know that I shouldn't be scared because... I shouldn't be scared because these men ask for whatever. But as a girl, just getting into the BDB world, I sometimes don't know how to approach it or say it in a way where I don't make it seem like that's all that I want from them, even though I do. Help me. Help us. She's an Aquarius. You know I be in the sign. So her birthday, February 13th. Okay, girl, you an Aquarius. Like, you like me. Y'all kind of be a little heartless. So that's why you just want the money. So just ask for it.
That's what I was about to say. I feel like if you dealing with a man and he has an excess amount of money, let me tell y'all something. I don't think y'all realize. You're 21. You don't have an enormous amount of money right now.
Mm-hmm. Unless your
so
mama
the money,
rich.
the type of money you want, I would say, like, if a nigga sent you 2-3 bands right now, you would be like, damn. Because I'm not gonna lie, like, when I was that age and a nigga sent me that money, I'd be like, damn, you know what I'm saying?
Well, absolutely, because also not even about having an enormous amount of money, but at 21, you don't have no real responsibilities yet.
So let me tell you this.
Really got shit.
If you fucking with a BDB, you have to realize these niggas are millionaires. Millionaires. So to send you $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, that's not even something that they blinking at. That's not even something that is, they spend that when they fucking go to eat out with their homeboys, okay? So you have to realize that the stuff, that's what a lot of the women need to realize. The stuff that you're asking for is not going to put this man in any bind of any kind. So you should never be like feeling embarrassed or feeling some type of way to be like, oh, hey, I got this going on, or let them know what you got going on. Be honest. That's all. One thing I'll say about me, when I used to talk to football babe, I'd be like, oh, I got this going on. I got to record, or I got to do this, and I can't go to work. He'd be like, I got you.
In my younger days, I just asked for everything that I want.
Just ask.
If I want some shoes, if I want a purse, whatever the fuck I want, I'm going to ask for that shit. Now that I'm trying to be more intentional with my dating, I don't be necessarily asking for shit. But also, I'm not going to lie, me and Lex starting to get to a point to where it's like, truly, if I wanted a purse, I could just go buy this shit.
Yeah.
So, it's not about that for me anymore. But when I was younger, your age, I'm just going to ask that nigga, like, because what the fuck is up? I want some money.
Mm-hmm.
I want some shoes. I want you to take me on a trip. If he not about that, then I would skedaddle.
Skedaddle?
I was skedaddle on that nigga.
Okay.
Because why not? I'm 21.
And let me tell you
I'm
something.
young. I'm fine. I'm a bad bitch. I got a lot of shit going on for myself. I don't have no kids. I don't have no baggage. I don't have bad credit yet because I don't really have no credit. So
it's gonna be some
I
men
would
that
just
tell you
do what I
no,
want.
but it's gonna be men that tell you yes because they want you that bad. So
Absolutely.
just ask.
Just ask.
Okay,
All right.
Question 3. It says, I've been listening for a year and a half, and I'm so proud of you both and your endeavors. My question is, how can I be more confident? I had to do a survey practice for my job on what personality traits we give off, positive and negative, and I decided to survey 2 of the guys that I'm talking to. Mind you, I really want to be with either one. Both guys said that I was very ambitious, funny, humble, go-getter, etc., but that I could definitely be more confident and own the room and be less reserved. I found it interesting that they both said the same thing. What tips do you have for me to be more confident around men? I am pretty talkative, so it's not that I'm quiet. I believe that I'm pretty and I have a cool personality, but sometimes shy when I'm dating a guy until we are together.
Just be yourself. You have to become comfortable with being yourself. But I think that also comes with age. I don't think that you said...
Yeah, she didn't say how old she was.
You didn't say how old you were. But I think that comes with age. Because, when I was younger, I definitely thought it was like this certain box that I had to fit in to deal with certain type of men. You know what I mean? To feel like they felt comfortable around me. And I wasn't doing too... quote unquote much. But bitch, I am too much.
Yeah.
I'm a lot. So I want to date somebody who understands that I'm a lot and I want to be able to be myself around you. So I just always, my best policy is just always be yourself.
Right. And I agree with that because I think I struggled with that. I talked about that even when I first moved to Atlanta because I dated a guy who told me I needed to shut up. So I feel like...
And look at you.
You have
Talking too much done made you a lot of money.
Well, I'll say this. I definitely think that you just need to be confident in who you are and stand by that. If you're a shy person and you're more reserved, that's okay.
Just be you. Whoever you are. Don't water yourself down.
Right. Or don't feel like you have to overexert to try to be like, oh, they feel like I should be doing more.
Right.
No, don't be trying to do the most just because you feel like that's what they want from you.
Because the thing is, whatever you putting out and however you making yourself seem, you're gonna have to keep putting that out. I think that's what people fail to realize.
Because I could only be reserved for so long, bitch.
Same.
My titty was like, bitch, when we going out? We ain't been to the club in 3 weeks.
But really, Lex had to get me to a point to where I realized that because she used to always tell me, like, girl, when you be around niggas, like, you just really be like,
You do. I used to hate that shit.
And she used to hate that shit. And she just used to be like, be yourself. Why did I do that just now? Why do we be stuttering?
We? What
Bitch,
do you mean we?
First of all, bitch,
oh, we speaking French now?
You be doing that. Anyways, but Lex has to be like, you always do that when you get around men. And it's so weird because it's like you're totally not like that. Like, you're funny. You have a great personality. You need to show people that. And now I feel like I'm way more comfortable with myself. But it also has come with age because, like I said, she used to tell me that. But I still was like, bitch, I'ma still do what I feel like I need to do to play my part. But as you get older, you start to realize that the best policy is just, being yourself, being you.
Being you.
Either a person gonna fuck with you or they not.
Fuck them.
Next question. I was on YouTube trying to watch her podcast and a video popped up about Drea being adopted. My daughter is adopted. I'm 35 and wanted a baby but couldn't have a baby because of health reasons. Last year in September, one of my cousins told me she's pregnant and can afford to keep the baby because she already has 2 kids. So I asked her if I can adopt the baby and she said yes. Happiest day of my life. Last May 15th, Taurus, I became a mother. Wait, so that means the baby is a Taurus. Mm-hmm. Oh, like me. Mm-hmm. Now I don't know when I should tell my daughter that my cousin is her biological mother. What age do you think is a good age to tell her? Well, that kind of sounds like my situation because my cousin is my biological mother. My parents told me when I was like 4 or 5. Like once I was old enough to comprehend what was going on and that they weren't my biological parents, they told me about the situation. And now being 29, I appreciate them a lot for that because I feel like if you're honest with your kids from day one, it's never no room for resentment. Not saying that your child won't have any resentment because I feel like being adopted comes with resentment in general because you just always going to wonder like, what if my life was like this? Or like, what if things turned out differently? How are my real parents? What my life would have been like if I grew up with my real parents? You're always gonna have those type of thoughts, but you won't have but I can say that your child won't have any resentment towards you as the adopted parent. Cause like me, I have a lot of resentment and issues that I like talk to my therapist about, but none of them really have to do with my real mom, if that makes sense. As far as me being adopted. All of my issues about me being adopted are with my biological mom. Because I feel like she ain't keep it real.
Right. You
know, I feel like my parents that raised me always kept it
honest.
real.
Mm-hmm.
And was honest. So I feel like
the advice you would give her would be that y'all all have a conversation with her together. Like her biological mother and her adoptive mother, whenever they're ready to tell her, have a conversation together.
No, because that's not what happened with me. I think that as her parent that adopted her, you should have the conversation with her when she's able to comprehend. So I would say like 4, 5, I don't know if you have a husband because you didn't say that in a message, but you and whoever.
But I mean, would you have felt better if your biological mom was in that conversation whenever
when
they
I was
told
5?
you? I mean, because you said you could comprehend, so would you have felt...
could comprehend, but it didn't make no difference back then. And I feel like that also complicates things because now you got to start processing the fact that like, oh, you had me, but then, because like for me, she had me, but then I was around her all the time. So I think that's just a lot for a kid to process.
So just tell her that she's adopted.
Once she gets older, kind of same thing with me, then you could really go in depth about the situation.
So just tell her she's adopted when she's about 4 or 5. And then later
she needs to know because you don't, how many TV shows and how many like situations have we seen where people, you know, adopted a child, didn't tell the child the truth about what was going on, and then they find out that they're adopted from another source, and then they hate the parents. Mm-hmm. You don't want that to happen to you. So just be honest, you know, from day one. It's probably going to be a hard thing to do, but be honest.
Okay. So now we are in... It's time to close it out.
I love you.
What?
I know that you should.
That's not the song we're singing today.
I know, but we do need to sing that.
Do you want to do the intro or you want me to do this? What you want to do? I'll do the intro.
Yeah, because I don't remember how it go. Okay.
You ready?
Am I doing verse 1?
Yeah, you can do it. Y'all ready? Once again, thank y'all for tuning in.
Are you going to tell them about this? You got to give them a little prerequisite
Let me
of the
tell y'all
song.
something. When this song came out, I knew I was a hoe. Because I wanted to be on that beach, shaking ass, showing the fellas what I had.
You be showing them now.
So when
I'm
he said
and
this,
I'm not even a fella.
Let me tell you what I felt in my soul. Because he looked at me and he said, this thing right here is letting the ladies know what guys talk about. You know, the finer things in life. Check it out.
Can you do the violin?
Oh, that dress
so scandalous. And you know another nigga couldn't handle it. See you shaking that thing like who's the ish with the look in your eyes so devilish. You like to dance to the hip hop spots, cruise to the cruise, connect the dots. Not derpy, she liked the pop, but she was living la vida loca.
She had dumps like a truck. Thighs like what? Maybe we but. I think I see it again. She had dumps like a truck. Thighs like what? All night long, let me see that thong.
I like it when the beat goes da da da.
Baby, make your booty go da da. That thong.
I like it when the beat goes
Da da.
Let me see your booty go
Da. That thong. That dress so scandalous, and I swear that nigga can't handle it. See you shaking that thing like who's it with a look in your eye so devilish.
She like to dance to the hip hop spot with the cruise, connect the dots.
Not
This
just
is my
her
beat.
bitch.
She liked the bop. She was living la vida loca. She had dumps like a truck. Guys like what? Baby, move your butt. Ooh, I think I see it again. She had dumps like a truck. Guys like what? All night long. Let me see that thong. Baby, that thong. I said I like the way
you move that thing. I see your body. This neck, your thighs, your knees, your breasts, your feet.
Oh, please tell me, baby. Oh,
Baby, make your booty go. Da-da. Make your booty go. That thong. She had dumps like a truck. Guys like what? Maybe with your butt. I think I sing it again.
Oh, you didn't do your part.
What? So what part?
Yeah,
baby! That thong! That thong! Hey, I ain't never wore a thong that made a nigga go that hard.
Bro.
That thong!
We been wearing the wrong thongs, bitch.
I ain't never put on a thong.
Me neither. That nigga said, yeah.
Baby!
Bitch, I ain't never, I swear to God, I ain't never walked in the room and that nigga was like, yeah. Bitch.
That thong!
Nah, but low key, what would you do if you walked in the room and a nigga did?
I would be happy. I would be happy as fuck. Can you imagine how good you would feel? Yeah! Your thighs, your feet, your breasts, your knees, baby! Oh. Make your booty go.
All right.
Shout out to Cisco for that
Shout out to
classic.
fucking Cisco, bitch.
Hey, we did.
Bitch. Cisco used to be going hard.
Thank y'all so much for tuning in.
My titties was about to pop out.
That was a
This
moment.
the thong song, not the breast song.
We'll see y'all next week. Bye,
Bye, y'all.
A Bob hits that stick like
Hits
grits.
that stick like grits.
Oh, that was a good one.
Bro, I know people be watching this show and be like, these hoes is fucking like, what the fuck is wrong with them? They really a little slow, low-key.
I'm looking at these lyrics. He really said,
He said,
your thighs, your knees, your breasts, your feet. Your knees, bro?
my knees. That's the making these. Bitches been, obviously bitches been had the making these.